Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.
Everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. That's one of the cool events. And look, cancer has touched everybody in every way of life. It's either them personally or someone in their family for sure. It's a big event that happens every year. It's called the Relay for Life in Terrebonne Parish. It's going to happen April 6th at the Civic Center from 3 to 10 p.m. It's one of the great events that a lot of people participate in this area. Here to talk a little bit more about it, we got Dean Swest, the event chairman, Relay for Life, Terrebonne. Lori Whites is the associate director of development for the American Cancer Society, and Ann Bates is the staff partner for American Cancer Society. Guys, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to talk a little bit about Relay for Life, but Lori, we wanted to talk, I guess, first about it's colorectal Cancer Month, screening month, I guess.
Correct.
So yeah, tell me a little bit about that first.
So part of the mission of the American Cancer Society is to spread awareness about different cancer screening initiatives. So this month being Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, we want to encourage people to get screened if they are of the age to be screened. So that starts at 45, unless you're predisposed or have a family history. Talk to your doctor, and you can get screened even earlier than that. But the recommended guideline is 45 to 75.
And that's screened, and I guess there's a number of different ways you can get screened. Obviously, a colonoscopy would be the
Correct.
most thorough way, but Cologuard and those kind of things, I guess, does that count for?
Stool-based tests are also a great way to get screened, as well as a colonoscopy. You can talk to your doctor about that. Also, our website, cancer.org/getscreened, can provide more information about screening options. And also, if someone is looking to learn more about working with their insurance, or if they don't have insurance, our website and also our 1-800 number can help provide more information about how to get to screening, even if you don't have health insurance.
Yeah, that's got to be the biggest barrier, right? It's just people paying for it, right?
Correct. Yeah, and we don't want that to be the barrier to someone getting screened and perhaps maybe diagnosed early when it's most treatable.
Colonoscopy, again, I know that's I'm sure a very expensive, but the government pays for a lot of these other ones like Cologuard and those kind of things, right? So
right. So yeah,
you're reimbursed for those.
Talk to your doctor, and then also, like I said, visit the website, call the 1-800 number, which is 1-800-227-2345, and someone answers that number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they can answer all your cancer-related questions.
Is that a local number, or is that a national?
National number.
Okay,
Yep. Yeah.
It's a 1-800 number. So,
yes.
And again, cancer.org/getscreened. So yeah, and look, it's 100% preventable, right?
It is.
If you get screened and catch it early.
And catch it early. And if you know you have a family history, just talk to your physician. It's just all about being your own advocate for your health.
Okay. So let's talk about April 6th and Saturday. So Dean, big event. And as I was saying earlier, everybody's touched by cancer.
Absolutely. If you're not a survivor, you're a caregiver in some way, shape, or form in this community. I can assure you that. So yeah, so April 6th, 3 to 10. It's a festival style event. We want to make sure everybody's aware of that. We'll have bands playing from 3:30. We got first band playing Variety Pack playing from 3:30 to 5, and then from 5 to 6:30 we got the Yum Yum Band coming on and playing. Two local bands giving up their time that's been touched by cancer themselves in some way, shape, or form. So we've got fireworks show at 9:30, 10 o'clock. We got a luminary ceremony to respect the survivors and their fight. So there's a lot to offer, lots of food, lots of kids entertainment going on. We probably going to have 55 to 60 booths set up out there with food and kids games going on throughout. So.
Right. No, it's always a big event. Again, from 3 to 10, there was a time it kind of went overnight, but
right.
3 to 10 out here at 6. And anybody that passes by Barrow Street or Civic Center Boulevard can always see the big crowds. And tell me a little more about so when we kick things off, it's going to be mostly survivors, right? For the first couple of laps. Is that how it works?
That's right. At 5 o'clock, we invite all the survivors and caregivers to come out and participate in the survivors tent, in our Cancer Survivors celebration tent. It's hosted by Terrebonne General Mary Bird Perkins, and they'll have food and fun, and they'll help you to register. There is a free T-shirt that the survivors can receive from Relay for Life. They would just need to register either through our website locally at relayforlife.org/Terrebonne LA, or on our phone, through calling our 1-800 number at 1-800-227-2345. But they can help them there as well. And then also at 6:30, that's when we're going to have our survivors lap. So we'll kick off that survivor celebration with the first lap being survivors, the second lap with survivors and their family, and the third lap will be with their caregivers as well. So that could be the medical community or a family or a friend that's been their caregiver during their diagnosis.
Yeah, without a doubt. Look, it's an individual disease, but it's a family disease too, right? Everybody's, caregivers are a big part of what's going on. So it's a great way to celebrate. How many people are we expecting?
We usually have a couple thousand people that come every time. It's one of the largest events in the entire nation. Actually, we're the number 18 Relay for Life in 2023 here in Terrebonne Parish. So we raised over 300,000. Absolutely.
In the nation.
And we
That's
continue to
incredible.
grow. We have right at 300 people that have already signed up. It's it's almost there. It's like right over 275 people that have signed up so far.
Oh, it's incredible,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
And look, I think one of the things we emphasize pretty heavily throughout this whole venture is a survivor is considered a survivor from day of diagnosis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so a
when the work
survivor is
starts.
not someone that has completed rang the bell.
Sure.
You're a survivor from the day of diagnosis. So we want survivors out there. This is for them. This is their day. If there's a survivor out there that's not signed up and enrolled, please reach out to us. They know how to get in touch with any one of us pretty simply, and we'll try and walk them through the path so they'll be there that day.
For sure. Great event. So we'll take a break. We'll have more on Relay for Life when we come back right here on Bayou Time.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. We're talking about the Relay for Life. That's going to be April 6th from 3 to 10 p.m. over at the Civic Center. Dean Swess, Lori Watts, and Ann Bates are here talking about it. Let's talk a little more specifically about what is going to go on. So we got cook-off, we got all kind of stuff. Dean,
Yeah, so the event starts at 3. Bands will start at 3:30. Of the 55, 60 teams, just about every team's cooking something out there. So we will have a cook-off going on, competition cook-off with judges. We'll have actual tent decoration competition going on. And 6:30 a.m., we're going to have our auction going to kick off. We have a huge auction. Dan Davis is auctioneer. It does very, very well, brings in a lot of folks. What we really want to make sure everybody understands, this is festival style. We want the general public there. This is not about just people that we know. We want the general public to attend this as a festival, just like any other festival in Terrebonne Parish that goes on every weekend.
Nationwide. So nationwide's going to be April 6th, or are they different dates?
They're different dates.
Okay, but we're number 18 nationwide,
18.
Right.
which was
Right, 2020.
unbelievable. Ann, you were saying you also have, besides the auction, like butterflies?
Yes. Right before our, and those are available on our website as well. If they would like to purchase one, they're $5 donation. It's a team fundraiser. And at 6:15, right in between, like in the middle of the of all of the tents, we're going to have a butterfly release. And so the individual who donates, they can choose if they want to release the butterfly themselves or if they'd like to donate their butterfly to a survivor so that they can release the butterfly. And that will be right before they do their survivor celebration and lap at 6:15. And then from there, we'll start our survivor celebration at 6:30.
Right. And then, Lori, as it gets dark, there's cool stuff that happens too, right?
Yes. So the Luminaria ceremony, guests can purchase Luminaria bags actually throughout the event, leading up to and at the event as well. They can decorate the bags to honor someone who maybe might be battling cancer or someone who has survived cancer or maybe someone who has passed from cancer. It's a way to honor those people in our lives through the Luminaria ceremony, which is really beautiful and very symbolic. All the lights go down.
That's the bag. It's a picture of the bags.
Yes, and they're all around the track. And then Anne, if you want to share more about the finale with the fireworks.
Absolutely. And we also have our fireworks display at the very end of the ceremony. It's absolutely beautiful. And yes, they're available online. They can purchase them now or they can purchase them throughout the event. All the options. They have a white bag, a purple bag, and we also have a box that's a huge luminaria that's beautiful as well.
Is that new, the colors, or been doing that for a few years? I
We've been
remember
doing
going home and seeing all the white lights out there. It was so pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But now you have
You have different options. You can have a white bag or a purple bag, and then they also have the luminaria box, and it's all located online. They can choose.
Now, does that represent different cancer? I know the ribbons, you have different colors, but does that represent anything?
No,
Just pretty.
it doesn't. It's just, they're absolutely beautiful. And the box itself is huge. And then they can bring it home and decorate it and put pictures all over the box or the luminaria itself. We have local teams that have them for sale right now where they could go through and pick up the bag if they wanted to donate. And then also, put their pictures on it before relay. I know Family Vision Clinic has bags there, Zydeco Harley. There's many different teams. So if just reach out and let us know if they have questions.
I see. Dean, you were saying that this is a festival style, and you made that point a couple of times. Just for everybody just to come out and enjoy themselves and
Exactly.
and it's not just a race, right?
No, and then it's quiet time at 9 with the luminaries. It's beautiful. For someone that hasn't been, we talking about the luminaries. It's basically a little white bag, a white and purple bag that you can purchase. You typically will decorate it according to someone that's fighting cancer. We put lights inside of them. We used to do candles, but on a safe version, we kind of have some lights we put inside of them. We turn the lights out in the parking lot, and that's all you see is the bag. So it's very illuminating. It's very amazing. And then we have a video going on with all the survivors with a video board that you can see the survivors up on the board, and we want people added to that as well. If there's someone out there that wants their picture up there, they need to reach out to us.
Yeah, you also mentioned in this area, right? We've talked about you either or you have somebody in this area. Are we making any better strides in that? Are we doing any better with that? And look, I say that because I used to be heart attacks killed most people. It still does nationwide, but we've done seem like a better job on heart attacks, but cancer is still there to be dealt with.
One of the biggest impacts that through Relay for Life that is able to be made to residents in the Terrebonne Parish are services that are provided to patients and their caregivers, one of which being our Hope Lodge. Terrebonne Parish in 2024, already just this year, that Hope Lodge has been able to provide a free home away from home for a cancer patient and their caregiver. We've served 11 patients and caregivers so far this year from Terrebonne Parish alone, providing them 81 nights at the Hope Lodge for free. The average hotel cost in New Orleans is $235 a night. That cost savings alone is over $177,000, and that's directly impacting the Terrebonne Parish residents.
Yeah, and I think to where we started this colorectal cancer awareness, it's awareness on a lot of things, right? Screenings, it's testing on numerous different
catching
ways.
things early and that kind of stuff. And you talk about the differences like the heart attack version. No, it hasn't. We haven't erased cancer, but we've more people are surviving from cancer due to these efforts.
Well, St. Jude's alone is
Right.
up in the 90s now
Yeah.
for childhood cancer. So, and that was in the teens just
Yes.
20 years ago. So, guys, thank you guys so much for being us. We'll see y'all April 6th,
you.
right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
All right.
much.
That's Relay for Life, and go check it out. All right. I'm Harry McCullough. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back with more Bite Time after this.